This week for Chilling with a Polar Bear, and to start off the 2011-2012 school year, we have Ellen Grenert from the women's volleyball team. Ellen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So to get started, Ellen, when did you begin playing volleyball, and when did you realize that you were passionate about the sport?
I started playing volleyball when I was in 7th grade, and right after that season was over, it immediately became my favorite sport, and I was hooked on volleyball, and I knew that I wanted to play in college. So after that season, I played JO, travel volleyball, and just continued from there.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ellen, you're kind of unique in that you transferred to ONU as a sophomore. So what led you to ONU?
When I was transferring, I was looking at schools. I definitely wanted to play volleyball. So the tradition of this volleyball program definitely attracted me here. And also the high academic standards was really appealing to me. I would like to go to PA school. And so to have a really good name behind your degree like ONU really helps with that.
Mm-hmm. Now, this year's team is run by 2 freshman setters. So can you talk about what Amanda Volson and Hannah English bring to the court?
Yes, well, first of all, they're both very good setters. We're so happy to have them. They're 2 very different setters in that Hannah is more vocal. That's her main contribution. And Amanda definitely has the speed to back up her sets. But they both are great setters, and they have great hands. So either one that's on the court, we are welcoming them in, and we're happy to have them.
Mm-hmm. You are the lone upperclassman on
Yes.
this year's team. So what are the challenges that you guys are seeing being such a young squad this year?
Definitely the fact that we're young. That plays a huge factor because you can't teach experience, which is very hard for us to understand along with the coaching staff, because we want so hard or so bad to be successful, and little errors that we make, like stupid mistakes that we make, really show that we do not have that much experience, and that I think is a huge problem in our program right now. But like I said, experience just makes you better, so we just keep playing and get better at practice every day. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, the program has gone through several obstacles over the last year, but can you talk about how those obstacles have helped strengthen the program and strengthen the team?
Yes, definitely it has brought our chemistry together. The team this year, our chemistry is great. We are all best friends, and I say that with the utmost confidence. We can tell each other anything. We trust each other on the court, and I don't think that we had that last year as much, and it really shows. And I think that is why, with being such a young team, we pull out these wins because of our chemistry, and I think that is really important to have.
Mm-hmm. The team has 2 very big weekends coming up. This weekend, you guys are going to Wittenberg for the border battle, and then you host the OAC HCAC Challenge next weekend. Big weekends. What will you need to do to be successful?
We will need to limit our errors, definitely. We've had 2 tournaments so far, so hopefully that we've gotten, the first game jitters out, and we can start playing, start being smart. We need to communicate. That's definitely one of our low points that we have, and I think we just need to go out and play. We just need to, leave everything on the floor, and I think we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the biggest strengths of this year's squad are, Ellen?
Definitely our chemistry. We are a young team, so it's not, I don't think it's our skills that are going to, bring us over the edge to those wins. I think definitely our chemistry brings us together, and that's evident that this team has that, and I think that that is definitely our strongest contribution to the team.
Mm-hmm. What do you foresee, Ellen, being the biggest challenge that this squad is going to face this year?
The biggest challenge is probably learning how to get over the fact that we are young, finally just get over the hump of making those little stupid mistakes, and just learning how to win, learning how to finish. That's what we need to learn how to do.
Mm-hmm. Individually and as a team, what are your goals for this season?
I would say definitely to make it back to the NCAA tournament, and my goal for the team would be to make it to the 3rd round. I think that's a very realistic goal, and I think that would be farther than we went last year, and I think that's definitely attainable.
Mm-hmm. So last question, what does this program mean to you, Ellen?
This program is very special to me. I've made friends and have friendships now that will last a lifetime, and you don't get that necessarily with every team that you've been on, and that's just something that you can't take for granted. Mm-hmm. And I love that about this team.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ellen. We really appreciate it. For ONUsports.com, I'm Joe Clarkson.